Right, it's going to be kind of a ghetto video. If anyone wants to know a different place to mount their Enduro Engineering Endurance 2, I'm going to show you kind of a redneck way. Stuff's in the way here, but all I really care about is how far I've gone. I don't really look at the Speedo when I'm riding, so it's a 24 450X. Alright, so here's what I did. I mounted it to the number plate. So, took my Dremel tool, cut that out, cut that whole section right there out, and then I took these two pieces out here, and it's just kind of going to be a wedge fit. And I'll show you the next step here. Let me see. Yep. So it should fit like that. Kind of cut around this piece here, and you have to make sure it's past the plastic goes on the outside of that relief on both sides. That way it sits low enough. So that's where the ghetto part comes in. You got to put a spacer under that right side right here because that's so thin. You got to put a rubber spacer to kind of make it sandwich in there so that it'll actually grab. This side, it's thick enough that when you tighten it down, it just clamps against that. But what I wound up using is a rubber gasket for the end of a water hose, and it seemed to work pretty good. Anyway, there you go. That's the setup. So it wedges it in there pretty good. Sits right on the top. Kind of just see the part that I carved out, but once you got that on the bike, it tucks in there pretty good. So as long as you're not wanting to dual sport it and see the Speedo all the time, it should work pretty good for just kind of when you're done with your trail ride. That little bracket comes with it, by the way. So instead of using the handlebar mount, I just took that lower bracket and made it work. So if this helps anybody, that's cool. Yeah, mounting it there is nice because it doesn't stick up. The handlebar mount was like here, and it was kind of up where I figured I'd probably break it. So anyway, I think that is going to be where I want it. Anyway, 450X, brand new one. They should have just come with these. Also, I guess I should show, if anyone wants to know where I mounted the sensor. Like I said, it's going to be a redneck fix, but I threaded this, so that's good. But this one was offset enough where it wouldn't hit any metal, so I just ran a zip tie just to kind of hold it steady, but kind of see where the hole comes out. Anyway, it clears really well, so yeah, so you know if you can even see it, but it clears pretty well. And there's my pickup. He is right there. That clears plenty. All good. Also, for good measure, I just threw a piece of shrink wrap over that connector. I guess it won't really hurt just to have a little extra protection, but should be good. Hope this helps somebody.